Hey everybody, I'm going to show you how to make a dice tower, like one of these, using no glue and no tape. And I'll show you more examples of dice towers at the end. The basic two parts of the dice tower are the side slopey thing and the bottom. And I'll show you how to make each one. For a side slopey thing, we're going to need an equilateral triangle, and we draw the equilateral triangle on the side, like such, with a Sharpie. You really only need the bottom and the top edge, and then you take a straight edge and you go horizontally across the bottom, like such, and that marks the bottom part of the triangle on the other side. Like such. So that's how you mark it. And then what we're going to do is use just a pen and poke a hole here and here and here. And these holes are only just going to serve as starter holes to get our scissors in. And then what we'll do is, see, stick your scissors in, cut along this. Now, this is the tricky part. You cut a little bit away, like such, just a little bit, and then get your scissors in there. This is going to be a tab, or a slot that goes into the tab. So then we cut a little bit away from the corner, We cut parallel to the corner edge, like such, not all the way to the triangle, and then slice to the edge, and then the rest of the way to the corner, like such. So it looks like this. And then I'm going to cut the slot. To the end, like that, and then I'm not going to cut all the way to the edge. I'm going to cut just a little bit like that, like such. I leave some there, a connection. This is uncut right here, and then I do the same thing on the other side. Again, all the way to the corner on here, not all the way to the corner on the side here. I didn't go all the way to the corner, but I am going to go all the way to the end here. So here's what it looks like after I cut it. I've cut this flap, and on each side there's a little bit of a tab, or a slot, or tab, I guess it is. And I've cut on each side a slot that goes from here all the way to the end of the line on both sides, like that. And now what you do is fold it a little this way, just to get the fold done, and then that's going to go inside, like such. Push it in, and then you can use, it's a little easier if I've cut the top to have all my fingers in, but I think I'll do that. There, that was better. Now you can curl it a little bit and see it stick it through, fold it, and that'll hold. And that's just the slot holding the tab in there. Now on the other side, you do the same thing. Like such. Okay, now I'm going to do that several more times, you know, once on the other side, further down, so the dice will travel here, 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 and so on, back and forth, bouncing off of these slotty things. Okay, quick update. I've marked 2 more of these. So here's one that's going to happen, and the second one. So the dice are going to go boom, boom, boom. All right? Okay. And for the top and bottom, the top I've just cut a space to put the dice in that kind of guides it towards the first ledge. And in the bottom, what you do is notice how these are going down like this, and then on what seems like the side, but is really going to be the front. You draw a front door like this, hinged at the bottom. So you don't cut the bottom, you do cut the other 3 sides, staying away from the bottom ledge. And on the back, what you do is you cut a door the other way so that it's hinged at the top. So cut there, cut there, cut there. Okay, so I've cut the front and back doors. This is the front door. It's going to slope down like this. This is the back door. It's going to go up like this. And what happens is in between, the back door goes on top, the front door goes on bottom, and they hold each other sort of in place. You see how that is? And so then when the die comes down and goes off this very last ledge, it's just going to come out the front. So I'll show you a couple dice. And they just go boom, 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 out the front door. Now, the problem is they go for a while. So now we're going to do a front porch. And you mark the front porch. You need just some slots like such. Maybe like that in the side, on both sides. Something like that. You need cuts there, and then we'll slide the front porch into those slots. Okay, I've cut those slots for the front porch, and I've also got this extra piece of paperboard that I cut from something else, not the juice container, but something else. And you just slide it in, and then out the second slot, and then that will hold it in place, and that's for the front porch. Let's see if I can get it to work. It comes out like such, and then you just bend it. And same on the other side. It's harder when someone's watching. There we go. And you can make little corners, like so forth, and then it's ready for dice. 15 with advantage. Okay, and I just want to show you what other things you can do. Here, for example, you can make little things that go in the tabs to decorate. And here we used a toothpick that we got from a restaurant. You can make a hellhound, or here we used a toilet paper tube, and so you can put the die in either that or over the shoulder for this paladin. And everything attaches just without tape or anything. And here is a bugbear, and what happens is the dice go down to the bottom of the bugbear and then split. Whoop, his arm fell off. And then they split, go to the legs. So you can get sometimes one in each leg, like such.